I love these educational segments that we have. We learn so much through questions and answers.
No, but I was just listening to you talk in the break, and I'm feeling really dumb.
And that wasn't even about anything we're talking
I don't know
about.
what it was about. It was like...
Something weather-wise.
Yeah, okay.
Something with software.
I thought you were going to do this second part while I was gone last week. I'm so happy you waited for me.
So glad you waited, Jake.
Yes.
That's right. Part 2 of the Morse Code quiz. It's been a couple weeks, so what you got for us?
Yeah, because we ran out of time.
I know, there's so much to cover. We've done
Yes.
so many topics over the years. The first question that we're going to dive into this week is about snow. And yesterday on First to Four, we showed the first snow of the season in Lake Tahoe. So, you know, winter not too far away.
You guys are ruining my life.
One of the topics we covered was about snowflakes, and we've all heard the saying that no two snowflakes are alike, which is certainly true. But depending on the atmospheric conditions, different types of snowflakes can form. Many different types, but there's 5 distinct groups of snowflakes. So which one of these
where's
is
the buzzer?
not a snowflake
you
type?
haven't even yeah, okay.
Which one is not a snowflake type? Thin plates, needles, cubes, hollow columns, stellar plates, or dendrites? Now that's a lot of options, but there's 5 that are actual types of snowflakes and 1 that's not.
I need to phone a friend. Kevin? I have no idea.
Okay, I'll help you out.
Pick a letter.
Can I help?
Yeah.
A little bit. Dendrites, that is a type.
Well, I know that was the one that I thought that sounded familiar. How about thin plates?
The correct answer is cubes. We don't usually get those kind of formations. The 5 types of snowflakes that you see here are the thin plates, needles, columns, plates, and dendrites.
We like dendrites, especially in our we love snow, we love that dendritic growth zone.
Well,
we just really love that.
The next question is about dendrites for you, Kevin.
Boy.
So that's what a dendrite looks like in the real world in the upper right.
It's a pretty snowflake, yeah. Okay.
And the most pristine, well-formed 6-sided snowflakes that stack up efficiently when they reach the ground are those dendrites. What temperature range does the dendritic growth zone need to be, which is the layer of the atmosphere where those snowflakes are made, to form those dendrites? So between 3 and 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 to 14 degrees, 14 to 21 degrees, or 21 to 25 degrees.
Yeah, I'm. You know the DGZ.
Are you stalling?
I am because I don't remember this actually because I know that's what I'm going to say D.
The correct answer is A.
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Gee, this is harder this week, Jacob.
Got to level up a little bit.
So that we like the dendritic. Okay, so in that growth zone.
In that growth zone, the cloud temperature has to be between 3 and 10 degrees Fahrenheit for those most pristine, the most well-formed dendrites to form.
Yeah, and then it's near when the surface temp's near freezing, that's when you get more clumping and things like that, and that's where they get so big. So yeah. Good.
So from snow to severe weather. So this was a more recent topic. We talked about the ingredients that we need for severe weather. There's 4 main ingredients for that, and which one is not one of those ingredients? Wind shear, lift, instability, mountains, or moisture?
Is this my question?
Yes.
It says Jody there. That's kind of a tough one too if you're just a novice in the meteorological world.
Well, that's me, a novice. 4 main ingredients, and there are 5 there. Mountains.
You would be correct. There you go. Yeah. Good job. So the acronym that we use to describe these 4 main ingredients is SLIM, S-L-I-M, shear, lift, instability, and moisture.
So I knew there was an acronym. I just couldn't think what the word was because you mixed them up.
So sometimes there's a layer of warm air aloft or a cap which can limit thunderstorm development. Now there's a few different ways that we can overcome that cap so that thunderstorms and severe weather can form. Which is not a way to overcome the cap, Kevin? Surface temperatures increase, temperatures increase aloft, or a lifting mechanism arrives such as a cold front.
So there are a few different ways you can overcome the cap so severe weather can form, which is not a way to overcome. So not to overcome a cap. Because you can, okay, so surface temps, so that's kind of a backwards question, so I'm trying to figure out. Temperatures increasing aloft, that is a cap right there. A lifting mechanism arrives, for example, a cold front. So surface temperatures, that's not a way to overcome a cap. I'm not sure I understand the question exactly.
So the answer is temperatures increase aloft because if you already have a warm air layer aloft and you increase that further, that's going to intensify your cap further. Versus if your surface temperatures increase, you can warm that ground,
You get your convective temperature, and
your air can rise and
be more free to move.
correct. The air will be
Vertically.
decreasing with temperature as
Temperatures
you go up.
increase a lot. Yeah, that's
It's a little bit of a trick question.
Thanks for playing dumb. I feel better about myself. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, keep going.
You're
going.
a good
So
friend.
here's a schematic about the cap. When you had the cap in place, the air can't rise freely, but with the uncapped atmosphere, you warm that surface temperature, warm air can rise freely
Yeah,
and form those big clouds. So last topic,
Okay.
tornadoes, Jody. Where most tornadoes are spawned by a special kind of thunderstorm. What is that called? A supercore, a supercell, Superman, or Super Bowl?
Ooh.
I do love the Super Bowl, but I'm going to say it's supercell.
Yes, that is correct. So those are those big picturesque thunderstorm clouds like this one in Glenburn on July 22nd that are sculpted by those strong rotating winds that we can get tornadoes to drop down from those. So now level up for Kevin. Tornadoes are rated from EF0 to EF5 based on the damage that they create, with the E standing for enhanced and the F standing for what person that developed that tornado rating scale.
I know this.
A, Ted Fujita, B, Greg Forbes, C, Jeff Frame, or D, Greg Fischel.
Well, I really like Greg Fischel, who retired.
These are all people in the weather enterprise.
Greg Forbes used to work for the Weather Channel. Jeff Frame, I don't know who he is, actually. So I know it's Mr. Fujita.
I even knew that one.
Did a whole week about his life story. So he was
So
the one that came up with the F scale, and then we enhanced that with some new research within the past 20 years.
We would talk about that, the EF, the enhanced Fujita, because it used to just be the F scale, but now it's enhanced. So after Theodore Fujita. So
Good stuff, Jacob.
I
I feel like
tougher questions this week, but
I like it.
We
I
need
can't
to
wait for
study
level
a little
3.
bit.
Let's do level 3.
I think I'm sick that day. Thank you, Jacob.